Hey, welcome back to FLAVorgasm. Today we've got this nice rack of spare ribs here that Donald brought over. We're going to smoke them. I'm going to cut them down into St. Louis style. Right now I'm just trimming off some of this. There's a really thick spot of fat right here, so just cut that off. Anybody wants a ball of fat. And that's off. It's a heavy rack. Flip it over. We're going to come in here, cut this skirt off. Of course, you can leave these whole for to do your ribs, but we're cutting them St. Louis style today. Cut this skirt off. Don't throw that away. That's some good meat. That's good snacking right there while you're waiting on the rest to cook. All right, a little fat there. I'm going to trim off. I'm going to get rid of all your fat, but just some big chunks there. Alright, and then now I need a spoon. I'm going here and get this membrane off. Take a spoon or something and get under it. Grab a paper towel. Grab that. Let's get that right off. There's that. As you can of course, you can leave that on too, but it's kind of hard to bite through sometimes. And you could also just score it, but just take it off. Now, go in here. I'm going to cut off this the sternum section. Alright, here's that. Don't throw that away either, because we're going to cook this. This is your, if you go to a restaurant and you order rib tips, that's what you're getting. It's your rib tips, so we're going to do something with that too. Now, I'm just going to continue to trim them up. Cut that flap off. You just want to kind of square it up, make it a nice rectangular shape. And we got some extra meat there for good snacking, or do something else with it. You can take your rib tips and freeze them if you don't want to do them right then. Once you get enough, you can just have a whole barbecue of rib tips. Alright, I think it looks pretty good. Got it squared up. Now I'm gonna get it seasoning up. Then we'll fire up the grill and we'll be ready to get cooking. Alright, now we've got the ribs all squared up and our rib tips. Now it's time to season them up. How I do this is I give it a little base coat of yellow mustard, which does nothing for the flavor or anything. It's just kind of a glue to hold the your seasonings on. You don't need a whole lot. Make sure you get the sides, get it all over. You can use anything, or you don't even have to use anything. I use yellow mustard. I don't actually have regular yellow mustard. This is garlic and herb yellow mustard, but it's good. Alright, I'm going to season this side with a light coat of that mix-up salt. If you see me talk about that on other episodes. Look like that. And then over. Do the same thing to this side. Wear you some gloves, makes it a little less messy for you. Alright, I'm back with our mixed up salt. It don't come out very good. And that's that. Now, I'm going to flip them back over. You can season it all at one time, but kind of doing like this kind of pushes that seasoning into your meat. And for our rub, we're going with the Rib Lickers Big Hog. We're on butts and ribs, so you know, no big shock there. Give it a nice liberal coat all over. The sides. It smells good already. Back over to that side. And that's going to be good. Now for our rib tips, I've got some of the Southwest hot mustard, just a little bit. Should put that up. Mixed up salt. So these I'm going to go with the Rib Lickers Sweet Tang. I like this Rib Licker stuff. Of course, like I said, I always make my own seasonings, rubs, and sauces and stuff, but I've got so much other shit that I've bought and trying to just use it all up. And it's quick and easy. That in. Forgot to cut that silver skin off that. Oh well. And for our snacking, I'm just gonna put a little bit of that Sweet Tang on there. Just kind of mix that up. A little more. Alright, got our ribs seasoned, our rib tip seasoned, and our little scrap meat that we're going to use to snack on. Get that seasoned up. Now we're going to go get the smoker fired up, let these rest, and we're going to put it on. Alright, we got our smoker going. We're burning hickory today, and then a little bit later I'm going to add just a little bit of applewood chips. We're going to stay around 250 or in between 230 and 250. Around there. Got nice ribs. Put them on there like that. Lay them straight because that's the way it's going to cook. It's going to cook however you lay it. Rib tips there. We've got a water pan on the grill, and we're going to let this go for about 2 hours. We're going to spray it occasionally, keep it moist, and I'll see you back then. Alright, every 30 minutes I'm going to spray my meat with a little mixture. I'll use apple juice. This time I made a little special concoction. It's 6 ounces of pineapple juice, 4 ounces of apple juice, 2 ounces of apple cider vinegar, and then just a little bit of water. And it's every 30 minutes I'm gonna spray it. I wanna keep my meat moist, but you want to keep that sprayed. Don't add a whole lot of extra flavor, but you get a little bit. It's looking good. Close it back down. Keep it closed as quick as we can. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. So, and that pains me sometimes because I want to watch the progress. I just want to. What if I could mount a camera inside a grill that would withstand heat so I can like watch the meat cook? That would be awesome. FLAVorgasm 2020. Alright, so we're going to keep that going. We're going to try, every 30 minutes, keep it moist. And we're going to maintain around 250. Check back in later. Alright, just added some, a little bit of applewood chips to our little table kettle here. Got just a thin ring of charcoal going across it, around it. Now we're going to take our excess meat that I cut off the ribs that we're going to use for our snackings. This way. Let these cook. Should have cut that one in half. I'll just double it up like it. There's more of it than I thought it was. Smoke right now. First time you see me cry on FLAVorgasm. Even though I almost cry every time I see food. So I'm going to let that just kind of cook up for some snackings, and while we're waiting on our ribs, it's going to be good. Alright, we've got our ribs off the smoker. They've been going for about 3 hours now. I'm just going to take that that old blue bottle of butter, or alleged butter, but it's great right here. A little butter on some aluminum foil, and then I'm going to spread a little bit of brown sugar. Oh yeah. And then I've got some honey. Mr. Honey Bear. Everybody loves Mr. Honey Bear. Drizzle a little bit of that honey on our aluminum foil. Try not to make a mess. Then we're going to take our ribs. So now the meat started pulling away from the bones. That's what you want to see. Now, over top of that, more of that butter, complete with fart noises. Even with a full bottle, it's almost like it's always empty. You ever notice that? It's good. It's good. And of course, over that, a little more brown sugar right over top of it like that. Yes, sir. And more of that honey. Yeah, just like that. Alright, I'm going to wrap these up. Notice I laid the ribs face down, or meat side down, in the foil, because that's how it's going to go right back on to the smoker. So those are wrapped up. Those are going to soak in their own juices. They're real tender, delicious. All that good stuff. And then, you know what, we'll do the same thing with the riblets. Need one of those myself. A little brown sugar. Honey. Seriously, I need one of those. I'm empty. Oh, I do love that production staff. Thank you. Cheers. Alright, we got that. I'm going to wrap these up. Those will go right back on the smoker with the ribs. We're going to put those back on. Let them go for another hour, hour and a half. Take them off. Give them one last 20-30 minutes on there when we glaze them. And it's going to be time to eat. Okay, right now we're going to make a glaze for our ribs, and well, we're going to put the same glaze on the ribs and the riblets. I'm going to start with just some Country Bob's barbecue sauce. Use any barbecue sauce you want. It's pretty big ribs. We'll go, yeah, it should be good. What's left over, I'll use on something else later. So to that, we're going to add just about a tablespoon or so of apple cider vinegar. Going to add some pineapple juice. That's good. And kick it up a notch with a little sriracha. Give me a little more. Kick it up a notch. Damn, I just went all kinds of Emerald Lagasse on you right there, didn't I? Bam! Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just stirring now. Just mixing our barbecue sauce, pineapple juice, apple cider vinegar, and sriracha. What? No one's there. And that's pretty much the consistency I want. I don't want it real thick. I want kind of a thin glaze there. Or a thin sauce that we're going to glaze it. Let it sit after we unwrap them. Glaze them and set them back on the grill for about 20 minutes or so. Just kind of let that sit. Get a nice little sheen to it. Make it real sexy. So that's it looks pretty good. Let me check it out. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're still holding at 250 on our smoker. It's time to take these ribs out of the wrap. The Texas cheek. Let's see how they look. I know they sure are smelling good. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Let's get these out of here. Let's see. Let's see. See if we got a good... Oh yeah. Look at that flex. Flexing. without, well, I was gonna say they're flexing without breaking, but it's about to fall off the bone. I don't want it to fall off the bone. I want it, when you bite into it, you can easily pull the meat off the bone, but yeah, there's, look at that. Yeah, those are gonna come right off. We've got our glaze here that we made, and Donald seen fit to just add a little bit of beer to it, which is fine with me, because I was gonna do it anyways, but forgot. So let's glaze these ribs. Yeah. I'll get you a little bit on them bones there too. Give them a nice little shine. Make them look sexy. I've got to get a light out here over my grill so we can see what the f we're doing. So I'm going to let these set for about 20 minutes. Take them off and eat them. Squirt. Yeah. All right, we got our ribs off. They look amazing. They smell amazing. It was almost hard to keep them on the bone when I was taking them off, but you ready to try it?
Yes, sir.
Let's try one of these ribs. I'm gonna pick this feather here. Look at that! Look at that smoke ring across there.
Ooh, yes.
All right, let's go for it.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing balls.
That's good. I'm gonna put that down or I'll finish this episode. I'm eating that.
I'm not gonna put mine down. Ribs are my fetish.
Fetish. That's what gives him a FLAVorgasm. Did you just have one, sir? All right. So we can't forget the rib tips. We gotta check that out. I was just focusing on the ribs. Forgot about the rib tips. Look at that.
Had that first, huh?
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's good. Check them out. And we'll see you in the next episode when we're eating. There's more stuff we made tonight because we shot 4 episodes tonight. So see you in the next episode when we're eating bacon wrapped chicken thighs stuffed with Italian sausage wrapped jalapenos and cream cheese. That's a mouthful. I might have to come up with something else for that one. Alright, this turned out great. We'll see you next time.